Margaret?
Sorry, I was golfing.
You golf?
Minnie.
I was summoned?
You were. Do me a favor and talk to Ellie about whatever problems you're having with her music.
No.
I'm supposed to be in there, but then Kate happened. It's going to take a few minutes. I thought you could do your thing.
I was working.
I was golfing.
Minnie.
I've mastered the windmill shot with the bridge.
It's a hard one.
Hole in one.
People.
5 minutes, then I'm out of there.
What?
They'll be walking down the aisle to Sorge nel petto. The aria Goffredo sings to his daughter in Handel's Rinaldo. The aria was picked for its beauty and its text, which translates roughly to "A certain delight surges from my breast and promises to calm my heart."
That's lovely.
Made it up, don't tell.
There's nothing better on?
I like to start the weekend with a little post-game analysis. Just stay sharp. No. Ellie decided to go with the pot de soie Monique Louillet instead of the lace Vera Wang.
Aha.
Is there something you need?
Need to take a look at the seating chart for the wedding reception.
Sure.
Pot de soie?
Apparently it's soft yet supple. Oh, and it drapes beautifully.
Yeah. Who put the British royals at the table with the German ambassador?
Still smarting over the World Cup match?
Well, that and the devaluation of the pound.
Right. How about we swap in the Swedish ambassador?
Queen and the Swedish ambassador had a thing.
Thing?
It's a while back, but still.
Sure.
Do you mind if I take this for a little while?
You done?
Just about. You want to take a look?
Sure. Canadian Prime Minister won't mind being stuck in the corner?
It's for the best. He's a little grabby.
Really?
Brings a whole new meaning to O Canada.
KH+1?
So it's me. President wanted someone from the NSC to go.
Smoothed over any international incidents.
Prevent, more like.
Sure.
You're not going?
Wasn't invited. I was concerned it might have something to do with my encounter with the happy couple last weekend, but I hear it's a small affair. Is there something
Do you own a tux?
Excuse me?
I mean, I was just gonna go stag, but if you're not busy later or don't have anything to do.
You look nice.
Nothing says international crisis like a pair of black stilettos.
You know what's going on?
Just got paged.
Yeah. You really look nice.
Okay, now I'm starting to think you're hitting on me.
No, I'm serious. Makeup, the hair.
Try to impress.
There's the guy.
What makes you think there's a guy?
The necklace, the neckline, the earrings,
Yeah.
the back.
Okay, okay. I have a date.
Really?
I think you'd call it a date. I kind of invited Will to the wedding. Dark hair, glasses, just got a big promotion.
Will Bailey?
Yeah, we were talking and...
You asked Will on a date?
Technically, I just invited him to the wedding.
Will Bailey?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Hey, you looking for me?
If you've got a minute, can you brief me on this Kazakhstan situation? The press is starting to ask me more questions than I have answers.
Sure, what do you want to know?
Has a deal been struck to keep Chinese troops on their side of the border?
It's classified.
So, if there was a deal, the details would be?
Also classified if there were details.
If there was a deal, which is?
Classified.
As you say. Have elections been rescheduled?
In Kazakhstan.
That's our subject.
Also classified, though for the life of me, can't imagine why.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not really, no.
Have the parties agreed to UN monitors in this election that may or may not be rescheduled?
Classified.
Or you're just playing with me now?
Honestly, I'm not.
Is the subject of monitors being discussed? It's in the papers, it is.
They didn't hear it from us.
So it's being considered, debated, negotiated, anywhere by anyone?
I'm so sorry.
Makes you feel powerful. I am woman, hear me withhold.
It's not like that.
A little.
At moments.
This moment?
A bit.
It's disturbingly compelling.
What's that say about you?
Nothing good. Well, I want to thank you for all the illuminating help.
Anytime. What are you doing here on a Sunday?
No life. You? Wait, let me guess. You can't tell me.
You're getting good at this.
Coffee? Mm-mm. You know, it occurs to me, if you ever used, and the fact that you haven't earns you major cliche avoidance points, the old I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you trope, that given your background, you probably actually could.
With my bare hands.
Again, alarmingly alluring.
You do have issues to work on, which I tend to find compelling to my continual misery.
Really?
Dismayingly so. Anyway, I just came by to say that I thought, given all, you acquitted yourself well at yesterday's briefing.
Apocalypse maybe.
Nimbly done.
Don't change the subject.
From?
The end of the world as we know it?
I can assure you, Armageddon, not necessarily imminent.
May I communicate same to the White House press?
I can't think why not.
You have the thanks of grateful communications director. Though the prospect of the world ending did have one upside. Figured it gave license to ask whether you might want to have dinner with me before we and the planet went up in cinders.
Well, that is an opportunity lost. Though, I said it wasn't imminent, not that it was out of the range of possibility.
So then...
How's tonight? Good.
You?
Thank you.
Hey.
Carciofi salad, shaved Parmesan. Little order envy.
Take it.
No.
One-time first date offer. I'd seize it.
First,
Optimist.
take out dinner in your office. You must be.
Hey, start it.
Mr. McGarry, your response. Senator Vinnick and Governor Sullivan. Mr. McGarry, next question.
Will's here.
Will,
Yeah, send him in.
I'm gonna take off.
Great, thanks. Campaign coordination in the Roosevelt, Josh's.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a thing of yours.
My Pyongyang report, good. I turned my whole office.
It's not
upside-
that.
Really?
Absolutely.
It's in a blue binder. It may not be
Nothing in a
labeled.
blue binder.
You sure? I may have taken it out
It's
of
a bra.
Oh. Okay.
I put it in a padded envelope, which seemed appropriate.
Really?
You want it now?
No. No. Yes? It's in your office?
It is.
You keep it.
Permanently?
Mail it to me. Your home address to my home
I
address.
think that's a little complicated.
It is, isn't it?
I'll hang on to it until
Okay.
we'll get better at this.
One can only hope.
Hi.
Hi.
And you're here.
Yes.
Should I come back?
No, this was the point. I've asked reps from both campaigns to come in so we can get everybody on the same page with Kazakhstan. You two should work that out.
I'll put together a backgrounder and he can adapt that into whatever.
Talking points.
Yeah.
Something they can share with the press.
Which won't be the whole story, but better than vamping.
Sure.
Great.
What?
What?
Is something weird happening?
Nope.
I feel like I'm the heroine in the movie who doesn't know there's a guy behind the refrigerator with an axe.
Maybe it's the weather. People feel that way when it's damp.
Thank you. Both.
You're really bad at this.
Really bad. Hey, stranger.
It's been about 8 hours.
Saw your briefing this morning. Apple cider and lame duck jokes. That all you got?
As opposed to you, his day seems to include watching briefings on C-SPAN and roaming the halls to gossip about
I
them.
try to prevent war in East Asia, too, but...
I apparently get to look for a job.
In the Santos administration?
Exit polls are reading to me that way so far.
Would you want to stay in communications?
I'm not sure I want to stay in the federal government.
Consulting work is big, I hear.
I'm actually feeling a little sentimental about California.
California?
The local political work. There's something romantic about it, really.
Romantic.
Overseeing a mayoral race in a city that needs a breath of fresh air.
Sounds nice. I'm gonna...
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Keep me updated on the exit polls.
Hey.
Hey. I sort of walked away from you before.
Got weird all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Was it something about California?
No. California's a lovely state.
Doesn't mean I have to move there.
What?
If it means you and I would have to end.
No, God,
If
no. I
you're
would never
planning
wanna-
on staying in DC,
I would never ask you to
I could
stay
stay
with
too.
me.
Spend the night at my house more often than not.
Which makes me...
A really good date.
I'm not like you. I don't live and die with the Democratic Party. I want to see the next president through this crisis in Kazakhstan, whoever he is.
You keep saying that. The next president, whoever he is.
Yeah, well, the NSC is a nonpartisan...
Did you vote for Vinnick? You voted for Arnold Vinnick?
Your Hollis meeting is right now.
Give me 5 minutes, get him a Coke.
I don't think we should keep him waiting.
He's a headhunter. I'm a highly placed official in what was once considered a fairly prestigious organization. He can sit quietly and have a Coke.
It's not a headhunter from Hollis, it's Franklin Hollis.
Franklin Hollis is in the Roosevelt room?
Yes.
No, he's not.
What do I get out of lying in this moment?
Franklin Hollis is in the Roosevelt room.
Really?
Hey, there's a guy in the Roosevelt room, looks just like Frank Hollis. The hair, glasses, whole bit.
It's Frank Hollis.
Really?
He just bought an island and Montana.
He didn't buy Montana. He bought most of Montana.
Oh, my God.
Don't stare.
Can I meet him?
I want to meet him.
Well, we shouldn't go in together. It would look not cool.
What's the last thing you did that looked cool?
I touched his hand. We shook.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, tell him you want a piece of Montana.
He's not giving it away.
Why, what's he gonna do with it?
Teeth.
You're fine.
You?
My dad had 200 shares of Hollis in 1992. Sold them.
You kidding?
Didn't see it going anywhere.
CJ goes to work for him?
Probably wants a toady to make nice with the FCC.
I'm heading over to the DCCC in a few minutes.
They're making you an offer?
I think so.
Will Bailey, Executive Director of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. Sounds pretty good.
Could be. Nice place to work. I'd get my hands in a lot of races without the water torture of any one race, and I'd stay in Washington, which is nice.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, no pressure, but I like the idea of giving the future an opportunity to unfold of its own accord.
Our future.
Yeah.
I like that idea, too. A minute?
Of course.
Santos people offered national security advisor to Glenn.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's saying yes?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know. I knew it was a long shot, and I'm young for it, but still.
You wanted it. He'll offer you something else.
Not under Glenn. He can't stand me.
He's probably scared of you.
Whatever. He's not giving me a job.
That sucks.
Sucks a lot. How'd it go at DCCC?
Nice offer, but could be a little crazy making. It's already monopolized my whole day. I got stuck on this one race that they think can't be won, and I do.
Which one?
Oregon 4th. I thought if I could find them the right guy, maybe they'd get behind the idea, but as it turns out, there's a real dearth of ballsy Oregonians.
Open it up. Find somebody good. They can always establish residency in Oregon, right?
Sure. They buy a house 180 days before the primary, and they're in. But then we're running a carpetbagger against a 15-year incumbent.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. I mean, what are you looking for if Oregon weren't a factor?
Place needs a fresh face, somebody smart, but not so wonky that you can't put him in front of a TV camera.
No, don't worry about that. Find someone you like. You can always coach them through talking on the camera. I mean, after the press secretary stint, you pretty much have that down.
More or less.
And God knows you know all there is to know about policy and campaigning. I mean, you could probably push a monkey through the process between your Washington experience and your local politics experience.
I know. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't. I'm not moving to Oregon, for one thing.
Of course you are.
No, I'm not. We're...
For what? You win. You should run.
No, I won't.
It's the right thing to do.
No, seriously.
You'll win.
You could.
What? Move to Oregon?
I don't know.
I'm not moving to Oregon.
This is stupid. I'm not moving to Oregon either.
No, I think you are.
He's anxious to speak with you. Mr. President,
Morning, all.
you heard about this ice storm.
New England, yeah.
Unfortunately, the storm caused a train derailment.
On Amtrak's regional route between Portland, Maine and Boston.
Any fatalities?
13 injuries so far. The worst is a badly broken leg. But with the extreme weather, we're going to need an emergency rescue operation before everybody freezes to death out there.
Sounds like a state matter.
Normally, yes, but it's between the Exeter and Haverhill stops.
Also known as the New Hampshire-Massachusetts border.
The governors are fighting over jurisdiction.
Governor Sidley says it's New Hampshire's problem. Governor Wilkins says it's a Massachusetts issue.
Debbie, get the governor on the phone, please.
Which governor, sir?
Whichever one you can get on the line first.
Should we consider nationalizing the Guard, sir? Send in units?
Don't you think that's something a president might want to avoid in his final hours in office?
So we should survey the accident site to resolve the border dispute? What are we supposed to do? Send in a team of cartographers?
Both governors are on the line, sir.
Thank you. Pick a number, 2 or 4.
4.
Governor, call up a guard unit and get them to this crash site. No one gives a damn where the accident is. Be that as it may, sir, you are about to become a star player in my soon-to-be-written autobiography. It's the right decision. Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Wanna go see a movie?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You got anything better to do?
No, I guess we don't.
Is there even a movie theater around here?
I have no idea.